The seasons are changing. The colors went from vibrant green to warm orange. The sea is getting wilder, the sun doesn't rise as much as it did a few months ago. The bracken is slowly dying and the peninsula is getting a lot quieter. The mountains on Ram and Egg are standing really strong today. Their shapes are dramatic but it looks so peaceful. I find it quite hard sometimes to appreciate where I am. I always seem to move from one place to another, and even though I understand where that comes from, it's hard to slow down, take a deep breath, and absorb the beauty around you. We spent the last few weeks surrounded by deer. A lot of them left the hills and came down to the shore. You really feel like you're in Scotland when you have beautiful moorlands, loads of sheep, deer, the water, and the mountains.
What's your coffee?
I know. Okay. Guys, today is the day when we're gonna go and see whether we can find some cake in the honesty box, which we talked about every video.
Every video for the last 4. It's the great bane of our lives, because every time we check the box,
It's empty.
there's no cake. But let's see if we can make it, because we're about to run out of fuel. 13 miles.
13 miles, okay.
Should be enough. But... So before we go and get cakes, which is our ultimate priority, we do need to get some fuel. And because we're running very low, we're going to go to Kilchoan first. See if we can get the fuel, and then we'll check the cakes.
Treat her nicely.
Boy.
Oh, sorry.
7 miles, huh? Yeah, Kilchoan has no fuel. Unless we wait here for 2 or 3 days. The van doesn't even have fuel, so that doesn't help. So it looks like I'm going to be late for work, as we need to go to Mull. We pay £30 to take the car to Mull, put fuel in it, just to come back.
Yeah.
And we should have went to the cake box first.
I know, this is what I'm just frustrated about. The bloody cake. So right now we have 9:30. The next ferry is 10:15. And we're gonna take the ferry back at 1 o'clock. So
Get back to work for 2.
yeah. It is just the way it is.
It's just the joys of living out here, you
Yeah.
know? Unless you're... I mean, there's no really way of planning it. You don't know when the petrol station's going to run out of fuel.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cute bag. Yeah, we thought whilst we were waiting here twiddling our thumbs, waiting for this ferry, which is like still another 40 minutes away, we would welcome all the new people to the channel.
The last week's video kind of exploded a wee bit, so we have I think extra like 70 people who joined us on our channel, so just wanted to officially welcome you guys. We also have our Instagram as well, so if you don't follow us there, feel free to do that. We're just kind of more present between the videos because we post every 2 weeks, so if you want to like stay, catch up.
Yes, and the Instagram has been taken over by Rox. She thought I was doing such a crappy job. She deleted everything I had done and put her own touch on it. So
Yeah.
for those who remember that amazing Instagram of way back in the past when it was me,
Yeah, it was really good.
it's now slightly better because Rox is doing it, and she does little reels and stuff, and it's very good. That's very good.
Cool.
Welcome,
We'll put
guys.
the link in the description. And here.
And where? Here? Here?
Here.
Oh, yeah. Where's the ferry? Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Terrified. So I actually love being on boats. I like being at sea. And I've been trying to convince Rox for ages that we should move from van life to boat life. But I think I'll still need a little bit of convincing, considering Rox is terrified of boats. I wouldn't say you're terrified anymore. But you have a tendency to be scared of boats. Particularly when it's a bit choppy. So I'm still working on it. Boat life, come on, that'll be good. Up for that, Rox? The thing is, the ferry's now on an amber warning, so there's a good chance it might be cancelled.
So we don't want to get stuck on Mull.
Stuck on Mull. Jeez, oh.
The next ferry is in 10 minutes, so maybe we'll make it and then we're just not gonna get any food. Maybe that's the best thing to do, just in case if we get stuck. Okay, we've got time. We've got 5 minutes.
We've got 5 minutes, let's go! 4 minutes.
4 minutes. It's such a beautiful village though, oh my god.
Tobermory is lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful. I think we can make it. Let's just really hope that the ferry doesn't leave earlier than it's supposed to be. Guys, we made it on the ferry. That was the shortest visit to Mull ever.
It was probably maybe 6 minutes.
6 minutes, yeah. We've got the fuel and we will see you at the cake box.
Please be cakes!
Yes, cake! See you there.
I hope so. Are we ready, guys? Is our day going to be a good day or a bad day? A bad day. Come on. Where's the cake?
Where's the cake? You know what? I feel really sad. This is the biggest disappointment in my life. But the boat back was mental. It was so choppy. It was amazing.
It was good fun.
And we stopped quickly in Kilchoan and guess what was there? Fuel truck.
The fuel truck was there.
Callum's just gonna drop me off in the van. You're going to work.
I need to go to work, yes.
So I guess we'll see you.
I'll pay for all that fuel.
Yeah. So I guess we will see you later. Five or 6 days ago, I was sitting in the van and completely out of nowhere the van started rolling backwards. I managed to jump out of the van and jump in the front to make it stop, but essentially the van hit one of the fences behind us, and honestly if it wasn't for that fence I'm pretty sure that right now we would be making a different video because the van would be stuck in the moorland behind us. So the van usually sits in the gear without the handbrake on, and usually we put something behind the wheels making sure that that doesn't happen, and it was pretty wild. It was like 50 to 60 kilometers per hour wind, but anytime I just hear any sort of squeak I'm just ready to jump out of the van and make it stop. I know it's not gonna happen, and Callum has been really supportive of me for the last 5 days. He's like, it's okay, it's fine, nothing's gonna roll, it's all good, but I'm like, not really sure about that. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the laptop to be charged. I have my lovely lunch over here, which I'm gonna eat out of the pot. Yeah, it's really wild though. And I think my fire is dying. Might be okay, actually. Nice. I think that should be good. Please don't die. left our usual spot and we drove about an hour 30 minutes and we got to a place called
Glenuig.
Glenuig.
Yes, Glenuig.
And we're just trying to find a park up spot that we found on Park 4 Nights, but I think we drove too far.
Rox has spotted a big massive mushroom. She can't help herself. It's probably not edible, but she just likes to look at mushrooms, and now she's probably going to fall on her bum. Seems nice. Seems a bit too good to be true, because, you know, there's houses around.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Okay, this is our spot. Seems legit, seems good. And we are here with an absolutely gorgeous view. It's okay, good to be back on the road. The only bad thing is that our van is a burach. Yeah. First thing I need to do in order to tidy the place is to chop up all those barrel staves, put a fire on, because it's cold, really cold. Seen our first glimpses of snow even today on the hillsides, and I think it's forecasted to just get colder, so definitely need a fire. That should last us a wee while.
The van is nice and clean. We're gonna have some dinner and we're gonna do some arts and crafts, because I've seen this really cute TikTok with fairy lights and using toilet paper to make like wee ghosties.
Halloween decoration. It looks Christmassy, but Halloween.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we might have overbought on fairy lights, because there's quite a few here. The only shop in the peninsula, in the area, these are the only lights I could find.
It's perfect.
So we can make a lot of ghosties. So we are having some local tatties that Rox bought in a wee shop, and we are having some locally smoked haddock, and I'm chopping them up and I'm beer battering them with tenants, hence the tenants. But yeah, pretty good stuff.
Slightly less yellow dinner.
Still pretty yellow though. Chin chin.
Chin chin. Enjoy.
So Rox seems to think, according to TikTok, which is obviously
A source of knowledge.
source of sheer knowledge, that we can make fairy lights that look like ghosts out of PVA glue, tin foil, cocktail sticks, and let's not forget, toilet paper.
Yeah.
I have my doubts.
That's enough?
I don't know.
Okay.
Surely enough.
Right. Wow.
The next stage is to make little balls. That's good stuff.
Okay. The production is going great, guys.
I'm very curious about the next stage.
Got the toilet paper.
Dip it in there.
Do we
Just
want it?
integrating. This is the idea, guys. It looks good.
Yeah, it does look great, actually. Wow, such artists as well. Nice.
Real good, Rox. Real good.
So we're just gonna, obviously that needs to dry, so we're gonna put it next to the stove so it dries
Then
nicely.
we'll come back in 3 days. Fingers crossed this works.
Fingers crossed, guys. Like and subscribe. Good morning, guys. The ghosties are still drying. They're still quite wet, but
We have one.
we have one! Look at this!
I don't know if I mentioned this. Well, I'm just going for a wee walk, but I don't know if I mentioned this. Look at this view. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, we don't have a plan yet for today. But that's okay. I think the best days are the ones we don't plan. We don't have to plan. We're just gonna go for a drive. And yeah, I'm just gonna take a walk because I noticed there's boats up here. And I don't know, I like looking at boats. Rox isn't so interested in looking at boats. So many boats.
I have my lovely coffee this morning. Callum is away for a walk, probably looking at boats. I've got the fairy lights, and I'm just gonna see how it's gonna look like when you put the light in here. Cute or what? So this is the vibe we're going for. So hopefully in the next video we can show you how the van's gonna look like, all nicely decorated. I like it.
Does anyone on the channel know how much one of these boats costs? Because I want one. Apparently, I spoke to a guy last night and he says these boats have been sitting here unused for years. So maybe they wouldn't notice if I just jumped aboard, sailed around to where we live. Need to learn how to sail first, but yeah, it's a nice looking boat. You can tell that these boats have not been used in years because there's literally like moss and stuff growing on it. Seems a shame. So I'm just walking back to the van and I've actually found a boat that I think I could afford. This is pretty exciting. Ta-da! Look at that beauty. A few holes to patch, but you know, I think I can fix that. Take all these leaves out. I'll get it seaworthy in no time at all. Let's just go speak to Rox, see if she agrees. Mrs.
I am ready.
Hello there.
Hello there. Beautiful.
I'm ready for a change in your life. Hashtag boat life. If I find there's a boat that we could potentially buy, look at that bad boy.
I think we can sail the world with it.
100%.
Yeah, love it.
It's got a few holes, but I think we could
Just
get it for
tape
about
it.
50 quid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a bit of Scottish tape on that. Oh well,
so
or we
good
can just
one.
stick to living in the van.
Right now it's 12:30 and we're gonna stop on the way home to see Castle Tioram, which we haven't showed you guys before. It's a really cool old castle. There is a nice loch as well, so, and the car park is just over here.
Yeah. Did you look at that?
This is it, guys.
Castle Tioram. So cool.
It really blends in with the landscape, isn't it?
I know. So we actually came to this castle, what, 3 weeks ago? Maybe like that. On the hunt for mushrooms. We had no success in that department that day, but we did find an amazing walk, which is just round the coast from here, called the Silver Walk.
The Silver Walk, exactly.
If you come to Castle Tioram, definitely go and take a plod along that wee path because it is amazing. And I think as well, what we should say if you do come to Castle Tioram is you need to be careful with the tides. We're lucky every time we come here, like just now, the tide is out, but I've heard if the tide's in, you can't actually get to the castle because it's surrounded by water. Now if you want to know the history, this castle was built, I don't have a clue, just Google it if you care. It's old, right?
I think it's like 13th century, I think.
Yeah, I mean just say it with confidence, everyone will believe you, Rox.
So true. walk that Callum mentioned starts over here, just around the coastline, and it is very beautiful, but you do need like probably about 2.5 hours to do it.
Yeah.
And there are parts that you can't cross if the tide is in, and it's definitely a wee bit sketchy, so if you don't feel confident on your feet, don't do it. But beautiful. And
Very nice.
A big castle here.
Pretty special place. I don't know why we don't come down here
More often, yeah.
more often.
So we're just gonna sit here, enjoy this beautiful view, enjoy the sunshine. Once you're out of the wind, it's really
lovely.
nice.
Really, really nice,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But I think this is the perfect place to end this week's vlog.
We always like to end in a beautiful place.
Yeah, with a nice castle, nice view, lots of people enjoying themselves.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, thank you guys for joining us again. We appreciate everyone joining us, and we really appreciated last week, particularly all the lovely comments that folks sent in to us, which we appreciate. And hopefully we'll see you on next week's video, or the week after, probably the week after, I think.
Yeah.
But on the next video anyway.
Hope you have a lovely week, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, bye guys.